New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Saturday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. I want to thank you so much for being with us here this evening, being a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. We're the only New Thought broadcast network that I'm aware of, and that's a pretty fun thing to say. Thanks for being with us. I hope you're having a great weekend. It has been a glorious Saturday here in Colorado. We've had a fabulous day and beautiful weather, and getting ready for tomorrow, which is June 1st. Here it is. The 1st of June is here already, and we're ready for it. Going to be hanging out at the Center for Spiritual Living Boulder Valley tomorrow morning. And you can get access to our Zoom room simply by heading over to our website and cslbouldervalley.org. And there it is. Yeah. And catch a good talk tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Living the Vision. Part of our Transformation Never Ends series, which starts tomorrow. So I hope you can join us for that. All right, back into our prayer time. Now, remember, when we talk about prayer here on New Thought Media Network, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're talking about an affirmation of truth as we understand it, which also sometimes leads to a revelation of truth. Either way, we're talking truth. We're not begging. We're not beseeching. We're not pleading. We're not making bargains. Do this and I'll be a good boy, or I'll stop doing this if I get that. No. We are here to affirm a universal truth as we understand it. And again, that allows for an affirmation. And there's a few ways you can join us in the power of a positive affirmative prayer. Number one, going across the bottom of your screen, head over to our website, ntmedia.org/prayer. Let us know what it is that you would like prayer for. Or, and we highly encourage this, drop in a demonstration. Drop in a quick little note about a demonstration that you've experienced through the power of prayer. And we're going to highlight that. We're going to start focusing on those things and highlighting those things here on our broadcast. So share with us as well. Share on that form. Go in there and just drop us a note and tell us what it is that you're celebrating. And we'll celebrate that with you on maybe more than one of our live broadcasts. With that also, if you'd like to work with any of our prayer practitioners in a one-on-one independent situation, please use that same form. Let us know, and we'll get you connected with whichever practitioner, prayer partner you would like to speak with and connect with. So consider that an invitation for you as well. Finally, if you chat something in the chat box before I close my eyes and I see it, I'll include that in our prayer time tonight as well. So feel free to drop it into the box there, into the chat box, whatever your prayer request might be. If I see it before I close my eyes, well, then we'll, like I said, we'll include that. A little sip of the seltzer water there. All right. Let's get into it. What do you think? We ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's get ready. If you're in a safe enough space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. Tune out the day. Tune out everything that may have taken to be here. Tune out the the relaxation or the luxury of the evening. Tune out the concerns about what happens tomorrow or where, and any of those questions about how or why or when any of this comes into form. We are in a place, I invite you to join me in a state of consciousness where we come to recognize the one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that moves and breathes and has its being as all of life. One self-existing cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. The oneness reveals itself perfectly as my life, as your life, as all life. The oneness reveals itself perfectly. Nothing missing, nothing absent, nothing broken, nothing wrong. No need to go back, no need to retrace or try again. The oneness is perfect in every expression, in every revelation, whether that's something that is what we think we want or something that we think works for us or not. The oneness reveals itself. Think of that. Just makes itself known as we come into alignment with the truth. Oneness cannot reveal itself as a false entity, as a false prophet, as something that is hurtful or damnation. If our prayer, if our word, if our thought process, if our mental attitude is one of increase, of love and compassion, if our mental attitude is one of abundance and prosperity, we are creative beings and we are creating what we think about. So when we think about being prosperous, we create more prosperity. When we think about being loving, we create more love. When we think about compassion and how it is to be compassionate in the world, then we are more compassionate all around. And what I know is I know that based on these universal principles, that what I put into the world, I'm receiving back again. We are transceivers of vibration. We transmit and receive. And what I receive, I transmit back. And what I transmit out, I receive back. So if I transmit hate, if I transmit anger, if I transmit distrust, if I transmit doubt, if I transmit the idea of limitations or poverty, then that is what I receive back. But I am not doing that. No, we are not doing that. We are not going back. We are not casting into the law that which we do not wish. We are casting into the law that which we know to be the truth of who we are. We are each unique divine emanations of God's life. We are each here on a unique mission. We are each here bringing a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to this thing called life. And in that, we are each in service to the evolution of human consciousness, lifting up human consciousness in our own minds and transmitting a vibration of abundance, of increase, of prosperity, of love. Love, 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 love. How I love it. Being present to it. Being witness to it, to the amazing ways that God shows up. As the flowers in our gardens, as the vegetables in the backyard, as even the dandelions that are encroaching upon the backyard. All of it is God's life expressing. So all of it is worthy of our love, of our recognition. I focus on that which is working and turn away from that which is not. I focus on what it is I desire and turn away from any limitation or perception of limitation that may be holding me back from that, because there's really nothing holding me back except myself. So if I just let go of my own limitations, if I just say yes to what it is I desire, how about $10,000 a month in income? How about $15,000 a month in income? Speak the desire, speak into the law. Tell the universal law of creation what it is that we desire. Tell the universal law what it is that we know as truth. I am prosperous. I am abundant. I do great work in the world, and I deserve to be rewarded richly for that great work. I am willing to be rewarded richly for that great work. I am willing to be a conduit through which the divine reveals itself in weird ways, in wild ways, and in inspiring ways, and awe-inspiring uninspiring ways, sometimes confusing ways, but I know the divine is revealing itself through my experience, through my life, as the way I show up and the things I get to do. And I know that as I give myself fully, I am fully rewarded, fully lifted up, fully prospered. Fully prospered. None of this half-ass shit. None of this just enough stuff. No, we claim absolute overflowing abundance and prosperity, a financial wherewithal that allows us to do the good work and not worry about who's getting paid, because everybody's getting paid. Not worry about the bills that need to be paid, because that's just the price of being alive. And all of that is met. All of that is being fulfilled by the divine, by this oneness we call God. So I open up to a greater understanding, a greater embodiment, a greater acceptance of my prosperity. For it is already there. I don't have to create it. I don't have to go discover it. I don't have to go polish a window 1,000,000 times to see it. I just got to let myself get out of my own way, cast off the shadows, cast off those false beliefs, and stand as the truth that there is nothing limiting my good, that there is only this universal abundance, and I am awash in that. I am embracing that. I am willing to be richly rewarded for the work I do, for the visions I am involved with, for all the good that is happening. And if that's true of my life, I know that's true of your life, of all life. So we all lift up. We all make this declaration. I am a divine expression of God, whole and complete and perfect in my magnificence, and I am claiming into my life absolute riches, absolute prosperity, and absolute abundance, a lack of nothing ever, an understanding that as I speak the word, it is done in the mind of the one. As I speak the word, it is done. As I speak this word, not later, not some other time, not tomorrow. As I speak it, it is done. I accept that truth. I embrace that truth. I'm grateful to be in this place where the divine is revealing itself as my life, and that I am the conduit through which God is making itself known, and most especially grateful that my word, my voice, my prayer is entering into that law as we cast this word into that law, that universal law of creation, the law of creative life that must take up this word and manifest, that cannot return this word void. As we release this word into that law, we rest, I rest in a deep knowing that it is so, it is already done in the mind of the one, it is already so, and so it is. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with me this evening here on the New Thought Media Network. If this prayer or any of our broadcasting serves you, supports you, I invite you to please become a financial donor to this network, become part of the financial flow, the transceiver, the transmitting and the receiving of financial good. Transmit some good finance and trust you're receiving some good finance in return. All is happening as it must. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now. Let you get into the rest of your evening. Do remember, tomorrow's Sunday. We got a full day. All day Sunday starts at 2 p.m. Before that, we've got CSL Denver at 10, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown at 9. The other SIP is at 8. Sunday SIP is at 8:30. And then starting at 2 o'clock, we have a full lineup of Just the Talks. Just the talks. Eight great talks in a 4-hour period from 2 to 6 p.m. Mountain Time. It is a good time here on New Thought Media Network. Join us for it. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm out of here for now. Until next time, I wish you peace and absolute richest blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.